how should India really be looking at King Charles III's coronation? What if I told you that the king is actually a low-key fan of India? You know, from practicing yoga almost every day to believing in the importance of Ayurveda. In fact, the king has often expressed his quote-unquote great love for India. Not just that, he celebrated his 71st birthday with school children in Mumbai. Our next report telling you more.
God save the King!
God save the King!
King Charles III believes in sustainable living, has a multi-faith outlook and an immense love for India. He even invited representatives from Hindu, Sikh, Muslim, Buddhist and Jewish communities to his coronation. Lord Inderjeet Singh, King Charles's Sikh peer who handed over a key piece of regalia in the ceremony, said that Charles believes that the essence of different beliefs is one and the same. It is no surprise that the king loves India, which is the land of diverse cultures and faiths. As the heir to the throne, Charles made several visits to India. He also focused many of his charitable efforts in India. The king helped raise millions of dollars during India's COVID pandemic wave. He said that Indian aid and ingenuity has been a support to many countries, especially during the pandemic era. The king believes that since India helped others, now it's time to aid the nation itself. During a visit in 2003, Charles spent time with unsung heroes of the country, especially Mumbai. The Dabbawalas. Dabbawalas deliver food in every nook and cranny of the city. They are known for their work acumen, accuracy, and punctuality. In 2005, some of them were invited to the royal wedding of then Prince Charles and Camilla Bowles in London. Dabbawalas even sent gifts for the coronation ceremony. In 2019, King Charles celebrated his 71st birthday with schoolchildren in Mumbai at a pre-coronation reception. Charles reminisced his visit and said he looks forward to make a visit again. The king has also learned a lot from India. In the wake of the COVID pandemic, Charles adopted the healing and therapeutic power of yoga. He described it as an accessible practice which helps manage stress. The king has also practiced the age-old tradition of Ayurveda. He earlier spoke to Geoffrey Van Orden, a former British Army officer and former member of the European Parliament. He told us about how important Ayurveda is to the king.
He's also, by the way, a great admirer of India. He practices yoga and meditation. He's a great supporter of Ayurveda. By the way, I've got a daughter who's an Ayurvedic physician here in England, Selina. He actually, when Prime Minister Modi came to London 5 years ago, they opened a research centre for Ayurveda at the Science Museum here. And so that underlines his enthusiasm for things. India. He's been to India 10 times. He's a great enthusiasm for all of this. So,
in 2018, Charles hosted Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi in London. They launched an Ayurvedic Centre of Excellence. This was a first-of-its-kind centre for evidence-based research on yoga and Ayurveda. Reports say this also encouraged Queen Camilla to practice yoga. When it comes to climate change, Charles has always been an ardent voice against the climate crisis. The king has often highlighted India's role in meeting global climate action targets. In a rare phone call with Prime Minister Modi, Charles discussed issues regarding conservation of biodiversity, climate action, and innovative solutions for financing energy transition. These good ties between the monarch and India was reflected in the coronation ceremony too. Out of the limited guest list of 2,200 people, the audience had a significant number of Indian origin guests. Guests such as Jagdeep Dhankar, the Vice President of India, Bollywood actor Sonam Kapoor, Saurabh Padke, a famous architect, and Mumbai Dabbawalas, the unsung heroes of Mumbai. Bureau Report, World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.